The lecture hall of the Galactic Naval Academy stretched 3 stories high, its crystalline walls refracting the light of distant stars. 200 cadets from 40 different species sat in neat rows. Their attention focused on Admiral Vexthor, a distinguished Krellian whose purple carapace gleamed under the overhead lights. Today, the Admiral's translator device rendered his clicking speech into universal standard. We discussed the most dangerous species in known space, the Deathworlders. Anna Martinez sat in the back row, her notebook open, stylus moving across the digital page. She'd learned early in her academy career to stay quiet during these lectures. Beside her, Jack Chen leaned back in his chair, arms crossed, a slight smirk playing at the corners of his mouth. Admiral Vexthor activated the holographic display. A planet appeared, rotating slowly. A blue marble swirled with white clouds. This is Earth, gravity 1.0 standard. Atmospheric pressure 1.0 standard. These measurements, cadets, are not arbitrary. They were calibrated based on the average of the Council's founding species. Earth matches them perfectly. A Felnary cadet, her feline features relaxed, raised a paw. Admiral, if their world is so standard, why are humans considered Deathworlders? Vexthor's mandibles clicked in what might have been amusement. An excellent question, Cadet Shira. Let me explain. The hologram shifted, showing Earth's surface in detail. Earth's standard measurements hide a horrifying truth. This planet is a chaotic nightmare of extreme weather, tectonic instability, and predatory ecosystems. The display showed hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis in rapid succession. Several cadets shifted uncomfortably in their seats. Earth's rotation creates massive atmospheric disturbances. Vexthor continued. Storms with wind speeds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour occur regularly. The planet's crust is fractured into massive plates that grind against each other, causing devastating seismic events. And the weather? He paused for effect. The weather can shift from fatal heat to fatal cold within a single rotation. Anna kept writing. Though she'd lived through a tornado in Oklahoma and a blizzard in Minnesota. Standard childhood stuff. But the environment is merely the beginning, the Admiral said, his voice growing more intense. Consider the biology. Humans evolved as persistence hunters. They cannot outrun their prey over short distances, so they simply kept going. For hours, for days if necessary. They would chase their prey until the animal collapsed from exhaustion. A Quellan cadet, whose species had evolved on a low-gravity moon, made a distressed whistling sound. That's horrifying. Indeed, Vexthor agreed. Humans possess an extraordinary healing factor. Bones that would permanently cripple most species will regenerate in their bodies within weeks. They have redundant organs. Their skin constantly regenerates, shedding and replacing itself. They consume ethanol, a literal poison for recreational purposes. Jack caught Anna's eye and mouthed the word, Friday night? She suppressed a laugh, covering it with a cough. The Admiral was warming to his subject now. Their pain tolerance is legendary. There are documented cases of humans continuing to fight with multiple limbs severed. They have been known to walk for kilometers with broken bones. One human female gave birth, then ran a marathon the following day. That last one's not normal, Anna whispered to Jack. Speak for yourself. My mom did a triathlon when she was 8 months pregnant with me, Jack whispered back. Humans also possess binocular predator vision, Vexthor continued, and can see in remarkably low light conditions. They can consume an enormous variety of organic matter, including substances toxic to most species. Capsaicin, for instance, a plant-based defense compound that causes excruciating pain. Humans consume it voluntarily and competitively. A Drexian cadet raised a tentacle. Admiral, surely you exaggerate for educational purposes. I assure you, cadet, I do not. In fact, I'm understating the danger. The hologram shifted again, showing human soldiers in combat. Humans are endurance predators who evolved on a death world. But more terrifying still is their psychology. They form pack bonds not only with their own species but with virtually any other species they encounter. They have bonded with apex predators from their own world and kept them as companions. They call them pets. The hall filled with concerned murmurs. Furthermore, Vexthor's voice cut through the noise. Humans have a psychological response to danger called adrenaline. When threatened, their bodies flood with this chemical, temporarily increasing their strength, speed, and pain tolerance. Essentially, cadets' danger makes them more dangerous. Anna had stopped taking notes. She could feel dozens of eyes beginning to turn toward the back of the room. The Academy had 3 human cadets this year. Anna and Jack were 2 of them. Now, the Admiral said, you may wonder why I am telling you this. The Council recently extended membership to Earth. This means humans will be serving in the Galactic Navy. Some of you may serve alongside them. Some may command them. Some, his voice grew heavy, may face them as enemies should Earth's loyalty ever waver. Admiral, a bold Felnari cadet called out, are there any humans here? At the Academy? The room fell silent. Vexthor's antennae twitched. Yes, cadet. 3 humans currently attend this academy. 200 heads swiveled, searching. It didn't take long. Anna and Jack were obviously different. Bilaterally symmetrical, bipedal, those forward-facing predator eyes. Anna met the stairs calmly. Jack waved. By the void, someone whispered. Deathworlders in our classes. Actually, Jack stood up, his voice carrying across the lecture hall. We prefer humans, if you don't mind. Admiral Vexthor's mandibles clicked rapidly, the Krellian equivalent of laughter. Indeed. Cadets, may I introduce Anna Martinez and Jack Chen, both in their 2nd year. I believe they've been sitting through my entire lecture. Anna stood as well, giving a small wave. It was very informative, Admiral. Though you forgot to mention that we also climb mountains for fun and some of us jump out of perfectly functional aircraft as a hobby. The room erupted in shocked chatter. A Quellan cadet near the front looked like she might faint. Vexthor raised a claw for silence. This, cadets, is why I give this lecture. Knowledge dispels fear. Yes, humans are from a death world. Yes, they are formidable. But they are also our allies, your fellow cadets and future comrades in arms. The same traits that make them dangerous also make them loyal, determined, and remarkably difficult to kill, useful qualities in a teammate. He turned to Anna and Jack. Cadets, would you be willing to answer questions? Of course, Admiral, Anna said. A timid voice came from the middle rows. Is it true you can go days without water? In extreme situations, yes, Jack answered. Though I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Gets pretty miserable after day 2. And you really keep predators as pets? Another asked. Anna smiled. I have a cat back home. His name is Sergeant Whiskers. He's about this big. She held her hands apart. And he's absolutely useless at hunting anything except the robot vacuum. The tension in the room began to ease, replaced by curiosity. For the next 20 minutes, Anna and Jack answered questions, demystifying the terrifying Deathworlders. Yes, they exercised in high gravity for fun. No, they couldn't actually survive in vacuum. Yes, some humans did eat ghost peppers on purpose. But they were considered crazy even by human standards. As the lecture ended and cadets filed out, many approached Anna and Jack directly, their initial fear replaced by fascination. Admiral Vexthor watched with satisfaction. This was why he gave the lecture early each term, and why he always ensured the human cadets attended. Fear of the unknown was dangerous in a military force that depended on cooperation between species. Better to address it directly, to transform Deathworlders from nightmare fuel into colleagues. As Anna and Jack left the hall, a Drexian cadet tentatively approached. I apologize for my earlier concern. Would you perhaps join my study group? We're working on zero-gravity combat tactics, and I think your perspective might be valuable. Jack grinned. Sure thing. Fair warning, though. Anna's way better at it than me. Something about being from a death world makes space combat seem easy. Anna laughed. It's all about persistence, Jack. We're good at not giving up. Behind them, Admiral Vexthor clicked his mandibles in approval. The humans were adapting well. The Council had made the right choice, even if they did terrify everyone at first.